Our destination for today is Savannah, Georgia. We got away about 10 a.m. There was no hurry, we were only going a little over 200 miles. As we were leaving, Sam said to go straight, but instead I turned west and headed towards I-75. I should have listened to Sam. The park I'd picked was one of the Passport America campgrounds at 50%, and it looked it. We got our assigned spots and drove back only to find there were no trees. We were not supplied with a map and it looked quite barren. Roy and Rosie were concerned about no shade for Bo. It worked out okay, but I will not stay there again. That evening we had no idea where we were headed. We just knew we were on the look for something to eat. We found a seafood restaurant called Dockside. We all ordered fried seafood fest, which was large enough for two. Mary didn't eat any of the oysters, so I got them all. The scallops were by far the best on the plate. We wandered along the riverside where a fellow came up and made the girls some palm tree flowers. He used the palm fronds and wove them into flowers. There were some huge cargo ships, fully loaded, headed down the river and out to sea. There was a girl walking the river with a dog named Fox. Fox was a small dog, but did have big ears and a big tail, and he was running loose. I can just see Sebastian down by the river. We headed back to the park. We drove past the park down to the gas station convenience store, picked up some ice and fuel, then we retired for the evening. Friday morning we slept in. We had breakfast at the Miller House. Cinnamon rolls were supplied by the Griscoms. The plan was to head back to Savannah. We were taking Sebastian with us, and I was going to sit on the bench with Sebastian while everybody else took a tour. We stopped at the Welcome Center and everybody went in but me and Sebastian. Apparently someone made an inquiry about pets going on the tour. They learned the competition across the street did allow pets, and it was decided we'd head across the street. As I started the car, there was a knock on the door. That a service dog? Looks like a service dog to me. We are very liberal about service dogs on our tour, the fellow standing outside the window said. That is the point that Sebastian became a service dog. The tour was interesting and Sebastian did very well. Tours of this nature are always a good way to be introduced to a city. We spent the afternoon at the campground. Evening came and we headed back downtown to the Cotton Exchange Tavern and Grill. I got some shrimp and grits. Scratched that off my list of to-do for the trip. I went to wash down some grits with my water only to find I didn't have any. I couldn't help but observe that Rosie had too. After dinner, we wandered back down by the riverside, but no large boats came along. We picked up some taffy along the sidewalk. There was a guy making it right inside the shop, and he fished us in. It was time to head home. We picked up some ice on the way back and crashed for the evening.